Today we're going to talk about retirement. So we're going to open up a Roth IRA. I love using Charles Schwab, very easy to use. I grabbed this from the App Store. Go ahead and click on Open an Account. Underneath Retirement, Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is actually a really great way to save because everything you earn in this account is going to grow tax-free. Go ahead and drop in a referral code if you want to help your girl out. Put in your government name. Go ahead and click Next after you fill out that information. At the end, you're going to fund your account. So go ahead and link your bank account to it, make a deposit. So we're actually going to run through some quick numbers. Let's say you are 25 years old. You started your IRA account with $100 and you didn't contribute anything at all to it. So your initial investment of $100 turns into $2,172 tax-free. Not bad, right? But let's say you wanted to contribute $5 a month to your Roth IRA. Over a year, that would be $60. Over the course of time, you have contributed $2,400 within your Roth IRA. That brings you to a grand total of $18,959. Not bad. All that's going to be tax-free. It only costs you a Starbucks a month. And with an 8% return, that is a pretty conservative return rate. Let's say you wanted to contribute $100 a month. That'll be $1,200 a year. You'd have a greater return. Remember, all this you would be able to withdraw tax-free when you are 59 and a half years old. But if you max out at $6,000 a year, you'd actually be able to retire with over $1 million. Not bad, right? With an initial investment of $240,000. But let's say you started a little later in life, and that's okay. It's never too late. If you max out your IRA, started at the age of 30, you'd still be able to retire with over $1 million. But let's say you only can do $100 a month, totally fine. It's all a matter of getting started. You'll still be left with a great return, $224,801, so you can still buy a house in Kansas if you'd like. So once you have money in your Roth IRA, you want to purchase some bond stocks, ETFs, mutual funds. I personally love ETFs and mutual funds because they're not as volatile as, let's say, you bought a stock and that price went down. So all your money went down with it. These actually track the best Fortune 500 companies, so that way you'd be able to invest in all of them all at once, so your money actually goes further. Remember when we did some quick math, I did a 8% conservative return over the course of time of your initial investment. As you can see, I've actually made more than an 8% return this year. The middle column is cost per share. It shows you the amount that you purchased the share at, and in green is what we want because we call those gains. That's the price that it increased from the time that you purchased it, and that's what we want. My personal favorite is SWPPX. This is why I love Charles Schwab, because there's actually not a minimum investment that you need. So if the share is worth $55, you don't need $55 to invest in it. You can actually invest in as little as $1, and it would actually spread that dollar that you invested into a basket of holdings, and these are the top holdings. So you can invest in Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, all at once.